are you? How you doing? I'm gonna be Brian today.
You are Brian, huh?
I'm not as good as June, but you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, our program is about to begin. If you will, please join us on this side. Thank you so much. Make sure it's going to be a tight squeeze, but please let's leave some room. Thank you.
Get to know each other. Just chilling here. Todd Wiggins, good to see you, brother. All right. How's this?
Mr. Mayor, nice to see you again. Merry Christmas.
How are you?
Good, good.
Hey, Sue.
Looks like I'm finally going to get you on camera.
Never know.
You going to make a presentation?
I have no idea. Never told you anything. I just show
Good
up.
afternoon. My name is Brooke Lyle. I'm the Assistant Director of the La Casa program. I would like to thank all of you for being here for this special day. I am honored to be a part of such an innovative and exciting program here in our district and to be part of the Friendship Place organization. I am proud to say that we have already received warm welcomes from the Columbia Heights community. In fact, just the other day, I was able to observe a neighbor walking down the street who kindly opened the door for one of our new residents while he was moving in. I have learned a great deal and been touched by the stories I have learned about our new residents this week. We continue to grow, and we will look forward to the coming weeks and all of the new people who will be joining us. I would like to introduce Mayor Vincent Gray. Without him, we certainly would not be here today. Thank you on behalf of all of us.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Isn't this a great day to be here? Yes. How many people remember the trailers that used to be on this site? I remember, I think it was October of 2012, we broke ground on this because we wanted to do something different. And boy, is this different. And very much now fully integrated into the Columbia Heights community as well as should be. And I think, again, represents a wonderful coming together of lots of people. The community partnership, my dear friend, longtime friend, Sue Marshall, has done an extraordinary job. What is it, 20-some years now, right, Sue?
25 plus.
25 plus?
Yes.
Yeah, I do the same thing, okay? And the folks that work with me every day, Deborah Carroll, who's done a great job leading the Department of Human Services. Deborah, thank you so much. You have a daunting responsibility, especially working with our families, and I think we've gotten that one dealt with for this winter. We've got, well, I'll leave it alone. And of course, Steve Barron, who has done a great job helping. We created a new department October of 2013 officially, the Department of Behavioral Health, which is the coming together of the Department of Mental Health and the APRA program. Because for those who don't know, 30 to 40% of those who have one problem have the other problem. So it just made sense to put them together in a way that would allow people to more easily access those services when they need them. And Steve, I want to thank you for doing a great job in helping us bring about the amalgamation, if you will, of substance abuse and mental health care in the District of Columbia. For those who know anything about La Casa, you will remember this was a place for people who were chronically homeless. And we obviously wanted to move to a different place. I've spent much of my life working in the field of human services. And shelter is important because people have to have a place to go when they are in desperate straits. But shelter is not the answer. Shelter should be the first step in a process of getting people to another place. And this is what La Casa is. And frankly, I think it really sets it's a model that we can use again and again in the future. I think we have 40 apartments here. We have obviously modern equipment since it's all new. And we have a new community room. And what I think is really delightful about this, and I know that folks, Sue will appreciate this, Cornell will appreciate this, Deborah, Steve, 24-hour on-site case management services, so that when people have a need, there are people here who are available to assist them with it, to help them in a planful way. Is that word, planful? It sounds good to me. in a way that we can plan for, and that is to be able to plan what their weeks and their months will be about, but also people have emergent needs as well. So this will facilitate them being able to address this. You know, I see Councilmember Jim Graham has joined us. Councilmember Graham, we're glad to have you. I know this is a dream of yours to be able to get to this place today. I was delighted to be here with you. I just mentioned that we did the groundbreaking a little over 2 years ago, and this was just a vacant lot at that point. And now it is something that fulfills a dream that both of us have held, and that is to be able to create permanent housing for people who otherwise wouldn't have that opportunity. So thank you for your perseverance and your work in helping to make this happen. You know, we have also had the benefit of our Department of General Services working with us. Brian Hamlin is not here today, but he has done a fantastic job over the last 3 years of being able to take all of these dreams that we've had around schools and libraries and places like this, and be able to translate them into reality. We didn't have a Department of General Services before October 1st, 2011, and so it's 3 years old now, and probably done about 30 years worth of work in that time. And Brian, who again is not with us today, has done a fantastic job with this. Again, this is not a shelter, ladies and gentlemen. We need shelter as indicated, but we need permanent housing more, and we need permanent supportive housing also. People who can live on their own and not on the streets, but also have to be recognized as having needs that must be met and should be met. And what a great model this is. I hope that we will look at how this works, to learn from it, to be able to help share that knowledge, that information with others who are involved in human services, working with people who are homeless, and continue to improve our approach to this. You know, we have invested a lot of money in affordable housing. Fiscal year 14 and now 15, $187 million last fiscal year, $100 million this fiscal year, almost $300 million. And while that sounds like a lot of money, I think the needs still eclipse what we have available to us. So I hope that the city in the future will continue to invest in affordable housing. We just left the dedication of the Severna over on K Street northwest, and that is a place too that is helping us fulfill the dream of new communities, which is a very difficult project to finance, and I think we finally figured out how to do it. But our job must be to make sure that we do the best we can to ensure that people who want to be in this city have the opportunity to be here. And there are lots of people who want to be here who have extraordinary needs also. And if we don't help to meet those needs, we haven't been complete people ourselves. So this fulfills that, Severna fills that, and we want to keep moving in the direction of saying to people that if you are homeless in the District of Columbia, we will work to try to make sure you have a place to live. Focusing on the District of Columbia at this stage, because we need to get our regional partners also to do a little bit more than they do at this stage. So thank you all very much for coming out today. This is a ribbon cutting that I've been waiting for a very long time. I want to thank Friendship Place also for the work that they do. Sue and I were just talking about the fact that a number of years ago they were a very small organization. Look where it's come to today. So thank you all very much for the work that you do. This is when we can make progress, when you get people working in concert with one another in a collaborative spirit, bring the collective wisdom that everybody has and translate it into services that will give people a different way of life. Thank you all very much.